What's good, y'all? This your man, Said Wines, Beatsbyced.com. Thank y'all for tuning in to Beats by Said podcast. All right. Hey, man, listen, man, you can listen to the podcast on all the platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and iHeartRadio, and everywhere else. Anchor, on the website, beatsbysaid.com. You know, if you need them beats, you know what to do. Beatsbysaid.com. Go ahead and holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? You know you need them damn beats. I know you artists out there need them beats, man. You know what to do. Go ahead and hit me up. Let's get right into it. Listen, artists gotta understand. Let me clear that throat. I ain't got the vid. But listen, artists have to understand that you cannot win without a fan base. Matter of fact, you cannot win long term without having a strong fan base. You know what I'm saying? I know this podcast say you know build your army and conquer the war. You know what I'm saying? But again, you know, you need the army, man. You need the army of people that's going to stick with you no matter what. Right? It's just like a business. A business need customers. Especially if you're selling, you're doing service, you know what I'm saying? You need customers, you need clients because that's they feed you. You know what I mean? They're the ones that's breaking bread with you, giving you money for whatever service that you offer. And artists have to understand that, you know, you are giving a service. You are providing a service. For a better term, you're providing a service, right? Because you are an entertainer. Understand that your job is to entertain. No matter how you do it, no matter if you make people laugh, you know, you do like, you know, serious kind of content, you know what I'm saying, make cinematic, dramatic videos and music. No matter what the content that musical content that you decide to do or decide to put forth out into the musical universe and space and whatever, right? Your job is to entertain that. Your job is to entertain your audience, and hopefully they will become loyal fans. You know what I'm saying? So never forget that. Never forget that your job is to entertain. All right? And there's a lot of examples of artists have a loyal fan base. That's why being a music artist is such a unique position to be in, or a title to have, or the thing to do, right? Or job description, right? Because, you know, if you're an actor, you can have fans, but, you know, it's more so contracting with acting, right? You know what I'm saying? It's more so contracting with acting. You know what I mean? You don't have to, you know, actors don't rely on residual income or a fan base particularly like that, you know. You know, you don't have to, you know, necessarily don't have to be a big actor to get a lot of work. You know, you're pretty much known in the acting space that, you know, that know how to, you know, that does your job, right? Far as for what I've seen and experienced and know, right? But with artists is a little different. Being a music artist is a little different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got to put an extension of yourself out there to the world on display. So again, your job is to entertain. Your job is to get out here and make people laugh, make people cry, make people feel some type of emotion with your voice and the music that's behind your voice. So with that said, you know, if you cannot convey that, if that's hard for you to do, then you're gonna have a tough time in this business. You know, far as like being a music artist, you might have to go off and do something else. There's a lot of things that you know artists have to do to connect the dots. You know what I mean? So, you know, unfortunately, that's just what it is, right? You know, there are certain artists I like. There are certain artists that you know, when I listen to them, I love the voices. I love everything about them. You know what I'm saying? As far as on the artist level, they could be a dickhead behind the closed doors. They could be a bunch of idiots behind closed doors. But musically, what they put out into the space, I love what they do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But again, you know, you want to have a fan base to the point where that no matter what you do, your fans are always gonna stick with you. Despite R. Kelly's a perfect example. Despite all of the negative shit that he has done, all the bullshit that he has done outside of music, and you know, use that, and also he used his status as a musician to, you know what I'm saying, to feed his own crazy and crazy ass desires. You know what I'm saying? He still has a loyal fan base. So no matter what he done, people still gonna listen to his music. You got some DJs still gonna play it. You know what I mean? So it doesn't matter. His fan base is gonna rock with him every single time. He could get out of jail or prison right now, drop an album, and his fan base gonna mess with it. That's how strong his fan base. And you want to have a fan base like that. Not saying that, go out here and do some crazy shit. I'm just saying that no matter what you do, no matter if you take a hiatus, you take a day off, you take a break or whatever like that, no matter what you do, your fan base is going to rock with you. I'm going to rock with you. Shout out to Mike. You know what I'm saying? But you want to have that fan base. Despite what the baby has done and a lot of other craziness that happened as soon as he stepped into the limelight, right? You know what I'm saying? That he got on a lot of people's radar, right? You know about the incident what happened, the two incidents that happened at the Walmart, you know what I'm saying? The Charlotte fight that he had with dude, that he knocked out dude, whatever like that. Then, of course, the previous thing, the previous situation that happened with, his child's mother's brother, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know Danny Lay, you know what I'm saying? Despite all that, man, his fan base is rocking with him. Even with the situation he made the questionable comments about the AIDS thing and this and that and the third. Even when they shut him down for a little bit performing, his fan base is still rocking with him. You know what I'm saying? Even the gay community that love the baby, right? Even the gay men and women that rock with, that love him as an artist, they still rocking with him. That's how you want your fan base to be. No matter what he does, no matter what he done, no matter what he do, and he knows that. His label knows that. Ain't no matter what this dude do, ain't no matter what, people still gonna rock with him. His loyal, his core fans is gonna rock with him no matter what. Nicki Minaj, Beyonce cannot do no wrong in the eyes of her fan base. Nicki Minaj, same way. They cannot do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? They cannot do no wrong. Nothing, and they haven't done anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying, married a dude that's, have a very questionable past. I'm not going to get into all that, but he has a very questionable past that is, got facts and accurate or whatever like that. And her fan base ain't stopped rocking with her. Still rocking with her. You know what I'm saying? So, artists, I'm telling you right now, you want to have that type of fan base. You want to have that type of fan base that no matter what you do, no matter what you sell, no matter what you really put out, you know what I'm saying? You can put out a 1 fucking minute song, which a lot of artists do. You can put out a 1 goddamn minute song and your fan base will love it. You can put out a shirt just with your eye on it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I mean? And say, hey, this is my new merch, and your fans going to eat it up. That's where you want to be, because you cannot sustain a successful career without having a loyal fan base. Now, there are different ways to try to find those people. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into all that detail. You know what I'm saying? But social media is definitely a great place to start. And your local area is a great place to start as well. So I would start at every two places. Get on your IGs, get on your Twitters, and get on your SoundClouds and your Facebooks, you know what I'm saying, and hit these streets at certain events. You didn't even got to go to a musical event in your town. Just go to the mall or something. I don't know, you know what I mean? But your fans probably are out there. Your fans, like the mall is definitely a number one place that people hang out at, that people love music, love hip hop or rock or whatever. Whatever genre you in. You know what I'm saying? This episode is not limited to hip hop, even though I work more in the hip hop industry. But it don't matter. You're R&B, you're a rock band, you're a country player, country music artist. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what genre of music you're in. You can take this information and run with it. You need a loyal fan base. I'm telling you, you need a loyal fan base. It doesn't matter. Even you got some white artists that says questionable things. Hell, you got Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan used the N-word more than more than 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? But his audience is still going to rock with him. He have a strong fan base. He have a strong base. You see what I'm saying? They still going to rock with him. You know what I mean? No matter what. That's where you want to be at. No matter what you do. Not saying go out here and do some crazy stuff. Not saying go out here and do some questionable things. No, don't do that. But I'm just saying you want to have a fan base to the point where no matter what you do, 5, 10, 15 years on down the line, you still can put out music. I remember Maxwell came out with an album, like he was going like for 8 years. And that Black Summer's Night album, man, that thing went platinum, I think. I think it did. I think it went platinum. You know what I'm saying? Anybody out there, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But I think that thing went platinum. And he didn't put out an album for 8 years, but his fans were so strong to the point where when he did decide to put out that album and got with the label and they decided to put out that album, man, guess what? Woo! Man, they was excited. His fans was excited. You know what I'm saying? Even some people that wasn't a fan. I'm not a big fan of Maxwell, but I do like his music. So when he did put the music out, I heard a couple of joints. I was like, yo, this is dope. The album was great. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed it even as a person that just loved music, dope music in general. And he's one of those artists that, you know, I enjoy listening to whenever he does drop a project or drop a song or whatever like that. So again, your artist, you know, you would not survive in this industry without having a loyal fan base, a quote unquote customers. You know, and that's just what it is. You know, if you don't have, honestly, man, if you ain't built up 1,000 loyal fans, it's gonna be a very, very, very tough road ahead. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to get at. You want to get at, I would say that number, get at 1,000 loyal fans. You know what I'm saying? And there's a variety of ways you can get there. I'm not gonna get into it on this episode. This is more so to be aware. Your ass need to be aware that, hey, nothing moves without these fans, man. And people gotta love what you do, not just your music. They gotta love everything about you. With the baby and you know, even with the situations going on, dog, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. His core fan base is still gonna fuck with him. Plies, I don't think have a song on the radio like in a long time, and his core fan base still keeping him very relevant. You know what I'm saying? And I like Plies too, 'cause I'm a fan of Plies myself. But I'm just telling you, know your job, you're an entertainer, and build that fan. You build those fans up, man. Get to that 1,000 loyal fan base, and man, you can't go no wrong. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. You'll be here for a little minute. All right, this your man Said Wines. Hey, man, listen, this episode will definitely be played back on Piff Radio. Make sure y'all go to piffradio.com. Follow on social media at Piff Radio and on Twitter at Piff Radio Online. You need the beats, you know what to do. Hit that website up. Hit us up on social media at Beatsbyced and Beatsbyced.com. Follow me on all social media at I am Said Wines. That's IMCEDWYNEZ. All right? Fans, get them. I'm gone. Deuces.